Hi, this is Mitch Clark. This is my brother Johnny Clark, and this is Scrambled Legs. In this video, we're going to show you what to do once the guy does have your leg. He's already cleared your line of defense. He's cleared your arms, cleared your head, and he's in deep on you. Now we're going to show you what to do using unorthodox technique so that you can get the takedown. We're going to go over 4 positions from a leg attack. A head inside low single, a head inside high single, a head outside low single, and a head outside high single. And each one of those, we're going to have different sequences. Johnny's going to do a move, I'm going to do a move, and we're going to talk about that in each one. First position is going to be when he's in and on a low single, okay? It's not a John Smith low single, but it is where he's down, you know, by the ankle right here, but he's up. Head's inside, he's in good position. Now I can't sprawl. See, he's got his leg in, he's got things tight here, so I can't get my leg back. All right? So I got to do, what I do is when he takes his shot, do it again. He takes his shot, I got to lower my level. First thing I do is lower my level and take my leg back. If I don't take my leg back, Johnny reaches across and scores. Okay? So the first thing I do is drop my level and also bring my leg wide. Like this, okay? Second thing is, right now you see this knee, it's facing that wall. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my knee 180 degrees, and with my hand here, I'm going to put it right in the back of his head and stick his head right into the mat, okay? Now the knee is facing this way, okay? Don't try to do it right away. In other words, when the guy takes a shot, don't try to turn and do all this. You're going to get taken down. You got to establish position with him first. So when he takes his shot, you got to meet him right here. Okay? Now we've disrupted his ability to change off and score. So from here, I'm going to turn again. I've already lowered my level, took my step back. I'm going to turn my hips. I'm going to push his head to the mat, and all my weight's going to be on this shoulder. Okay? When that happens, I'm not ever going to lose I'm never going to lose pressure on the shoulder. That's very important. If I do lose pressure on the shoulder, he's going to come up and score. So I got to keep weight here the whole time. As I do that, I'm going to walk my knee around, this knee, okay? I'm going to walk my knee around and I'm going to catch his hip. Now ideally, with this move, what I like to do is kind of make my leg go limp here and turn and catch his far ankle. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like. Try to give you a different look here from this side. Okay, I'm going to move back a little, John. I'm going to turn down and pressure in. I walk around, I catch. If I can't reach and grab the ankle, I turn and hard into him. Okay, grab his ankle. I'm going to push off with this leg, hip into him, and point my toe. You can't see the toe right now, but I'll show you with this foot. Point your toe so that it's not hooked so he can hang on to it. Point your toe and limp your leg out. Okay? If you get good at this move, you can simplify it by here, boom, score. All right? Ideally, that's the way I like to see it perform, but obviously that's done through a lot of practice. And it's also assuming that your leg gets out easy. A lot of times he's going to hang on to that ankle. Nice thing about this move is when he takes his shot, all right, and he's in tight, his grip's right here, watch what happens. He goes down to the ankle. Okay? He's down to the ankle. So we've gotten him from here all the way down to his ankle. We put him in worse position. If his lock's above the knee, what am I going to do? I got to sprawl. Because obviously I can't turn that out. You're going to rip your groin out. So I sprawl here. When it's below the knee like this, I turn it down. I walk, catch. Okay? If I don't catch this, he's going to keep turning into me. And now we got a rodeo going on. Go ahead, keep going. Okay? Now we got a rodeo. So I got to catch. Walk my knee, point my toe, limp, and hip into him. Catch and score. One more time. Here. Lower my level, push it down, walk, catch, point my toe, grab far ankle, hip in, score.
If this move doesn't work, there's a move to complement it. Same position, the guy's in on a low single right here. All right, you're gonna, same thing, you're gonna grab or post the head down like this. All right, so we're gonna get in this position again right here. Mitch went behind this way. All right, some guys are studs here, and you're not gonna be able to get in position to get around them. So you can actually fake to go to this side, and then as you fake to go to this side, as he does that, you're going to step across and go to the far side. Okay? So you're going to come here. We'll just go, we're not going to fake first. We'll just do it first, all right? So same thing, you got the head down. That's very important so he doesn't get his head up. All right? Then you're going to take a step, grab the far ankle. Once you grab the ankle, you want to lift it up to the sky. All right? So you're going to come here, and at the same time, you're going to turn your knee in. You're going to lift, turn your knee in. Okay? Going back a little bit. Here. Okay? Gotta have good position, leg out. It's really important that you take a good, nice big step so that you can create an angle. Okay? You're right here. Mitch might even think he's in good position here and he thinks he can come up. That's okay if he still does it. It might not look like I'm in good position here. All I have to do is turn my knee in and here. Finish. You can finish with a cradle, you can finish sprawling back. There's many options to finish. All right? I'm going to do this move a couple times though because it's pretty complicated. Here. Okay, same position. Mitch went back here. You can do that. Also, if that's not there, you can do this move. All right? You post the head down, take a step, grab the far ankle. It's kind of in a funny position. If you can see, my knee, it's kind of in an awkward position here. You got to have a little bit of flexible knees to do this, but after a while, it's not that bad. You get used to it. You're going to step here, okay? He can come out if he wants, but you don't want him to, okay? So you're going to turn your knee in. At the same time, you're going to lift. Never do you want to fall to your butt here, okay? In all of wrestling, you never want to fall your butt, but especially in that position, you can come and finish with a double. All right, so you can here, all right, step across, lift it up, here. You can do a knee over toe penetration, you can do a cradle, or you can sprawl and finish. One more time.
See, the key to this move is when Johnny's knee comes out. It alleviates, some people are looking at this probably and seeing that there's a lot of tension on the knee. As soon as John turns his knee out, if he does it quickly, there's not tension more than maybe a second or two. John, you want to do it match speed.
There you go. As Mitch said, if you do it right, it's not too much pressure on the knee. All right? Do it one more time showing it, and then we'll move on. Here, push the head down. If I don't do the head down, just like Mitch said, it's going to finish. Okay? Head down, good position here, like I'm in my stance. Here, come across, Mitch comes up or doesn't. Here, finish. Cradle, sprawl, finish. Okay, next position is from the head outside low single. All right, this time
the guy takes maybe a high crotch or a head outside single, and obviously I can't turn this way and do what we did earlier. So what I'm going to do this time, stay on both knees, John. Actually, it doesn't matter either way. You can stand like that or on both knees. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of a butt scoot. All right? What it is he takes his shot, and I'm going to butt scoot. Okay? I'm sitting right to my butt for a second, not for long. As if I stay here, like Johnny said earlier, you don't want to be on your butt very much in wrestling. Okay? Here. Okay? So what I'm going to do is sit to my butt, and then I'm going to pressure forward. Here. Pressure forward. This foot is going to drive. All right? I'm going to come into a crotch lift position. Now, I'm going to drive forward this way. I'm going to show you two variations. Both variations are going to have me going towards his head. All right? From here, I'm going to raise my knee up. All right? Don't stay down there, because then he's going to cover my leg, all right, and score. So I'm going to raise up. All right? As I do that, I drive my crotch lift up towards his head. I'm going to crotch lift him over, and as I do that, I'll hang on to his ankle, or excuse me, I'm going to trap his arm. So he takes a high crotch, I come in, butt scoop. All right? John, hang on to it tight. Okay? You want him to hang on to it. Hang on to it with both arms. All right? I'm going to get here, I'm going to lift, trap, cover. Referees should give you points here. If they don't, keep working your way around. Come in, you can pin the guy. Most of the time, the guys will bail out. Okay, so high crotch, boom, right to here. All right? I'm not sitting back. I'm not going like this. That's his chance to step over me, or go into a stalemate. I don't want a stalemate here. I want to drive, pressure forward. Okay, and we're about to get in our second variation here in a sec. One more time, though, I'll show you the crotch lift. We get in. Start from up here. We get in here. Remember to block this arm, because that should be your first reaction. First reaction is to block this arm, because if you don't do it right away, even if you go to sit, he's going to score and get both legs. We never want to do that in a scrambling position. We never want the guy to get both our legs. It's pretty hard to scramble when you're like this. Okay? So we always want to isolate this leg. As you do that, block the arm, catch, drive, pinch, wrap your arm around. Okay, that's the crotch lift position. Second position is maybe the guy, once you get here, when you do your butt scoot, okay, I can't crotch lift because he lowers his level. Or he lowers his hips. So what I got to do now is hook near leg. All right, still can't score here, but all I do is I take my knuckles, and I'm just going to kind of wrench his groin. Doesn't sound pretty, and it's not. You can imagine what I'm really doing, okay? I'm really just racking him pretty good down there, all right? But it's nothing illegal, just a little uncomfortable for this bottom guy. As I do that, I'm going to pull this leg, I'm going to pull it this way. Sorry. Pull it this way. So both motions are me pulling this way and pulling with my leg. So it looks like this, here. And eventually, get this locked up, and now I work to score and maybe even get some backs. Okay? So again here, takes the shot, isolate the arm. Again, I've isolated my leg, stopped the arm, I've lowered my level. Don't try to do this, guys. Don't try to grab this and get down here. Okay? Not gonna work. All right? I'm here, I hook, drive, 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 catch. Don't pull him on top of you. Bring your knee out again and score. And that's it for that head outside shot.
Here's another combination we can do from a head outside single. He's in. All right. It's a little different than Mitch's. Okay, it's called an inside switch. All right. Mitch is here. He's driving. All right. He's in good position. All I'm going to do is bring my arm inside his leg like this. Everyone knows how to do a switch pretty much from from when you're down on the mat and you're on bottom and do a switch. It's very similar. You're going to come in here, and once again, you got to be in good position. All right? You come in here. All right, Mitch is going to be driving. he's going to be driving. All I'm going to do is switch. Okay? As Mitch said, you don't want to be on your butt for very long, so you've got to quickly come up and finish. All right? When you're drilling this, you need the guy to give you a lot of pressure, just like he would in a match. So he shoots. All right, you don't automatically go right here, okay, because, you know, obviously he can come and finish. He's going to be here. He's going to be driving, inside switch. Okay? You can lift it up, or you can hook like Mitch did. Either one, whatever you want to do. I just like to lift it up, come up to cradle, or whatever you want to do from that finish. Okay? We'll do it again, kind of at match speed here.
Notice all the finishes that Johnny has on his all the finishes on his leg attacks. He's raising to finish. He's raising the leg above his opponent. Again, the higher man wins a lot in scrambling. Okay.
All right, in here, as Mitch said, you got to be up. You got to be higher than his hips, higher than his hips. Okay? If I'm down here and I'm trying to do it, Mitch is going to step over. The only exception to this is if you hook and then come like that. All right? You can do that, but I'm going to teach inside switch here, lift it up. See, I'm higher now. I'm in the advantage right now. You can cross face, you can cradle, or you can sprawl it back. Do it one more time. Head outside single. Okay, see, he's in very deep. This is a bad position for a lot of wrestlers. I don't mind being here though, because there's a lot of things you can do. One of my favorites is inside twist here. All right? Grab the ankle, pull off with both legs, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and you're gonna drive up at the same time here. Whatever he gives you. He might bail out from here. Okay, then you just go around and get your two. He might try to fight it. Here you go. And you can go and finish with the cradle.
All right, for the next move, we're going to bring in Blake Kaplan. He's an All-American for Ohio State. We're going to go over the John Smith low single. So if a guy gets real low, takes a John Smith low single inside, head inside, this is what we're going to do. Blake has a leg forward. I take that leg forward, hit a John Smith here, okay, and I'm in tight on the ankle. Now, there's a lot of different options. Blake's going to go over what he likes to do.
All right, what I like to do from here, first off, I have to stop him from coming up. What he wants to do is he wants to sort of pop up, get his knees, come up to me and try to finish through there. I don't want that to happen. I want to keep my pressure on top of him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant my butt right on top of his head so he can't come up. This knee is almost going to block, it's going to block this arm so he can't come around over there. It's going to be over here blocking. What I'm going to do, let's go to this other angle. Okay, there you go. And take this hand, the far hand, it's going to go to like catty quarter ankle. What I'm going to do, I'm going to jump out this way. And at the same time, my left leg is going to kick the back of his tricep. Just be from here, grab from the inside, not like this. Grab from the inside, bump out, kick right there, point the toe like you were saying earlier, and come up. So again, it'll look like this. You stop him, put the pressure on top, this far arm is blocked with my knee. Grab his leg, jump out that way, pull that leg, point the toe, kick the back of his tricep, and come up and cover. Alright. One of the things that may happen from here is I may get this, I may do everything right, but we're going to be in a little dogfight here. He's going to be a stud, and I can't get my leg up. I'm the kick game no matter what I do. One thing that he likes to do, he may try to come on top of me while I'm down here. When that happens, what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll underneath this leg. From here, he may still have the ankle. I go knee over toe and just drive him over top. So once again, how that one works. Hand roll single, same way. Kick, drive, he starts to come on top. I'll roll under his leg. You go knee over toe, finish.
Let's do match-like speed here.
And the other one. To his back.
Nice thing about this move is the guy's not going to know what hit him, okay? He's not expecting that. What I'm going to go over now is if the guy, if you get a John Smithlow single, or he gets a John Smithlow single, and he starts to duck and bring that up, okay? Now, there's, he brings it high, and he steps it up. He's about ready to turn. All I'm gonna do is dive onto this ankle, fire ankle, and I'm gonna, again, be in this push position. He can even come up and into me, all right? Hold on, he threw me. All right, make sure you bring that up on the tricep. Sometimes you may not even get the tricep. He might be hiding his tricep. Get a rib cage, get a hip. Doesn't really matter. As long as you get your foot in here to stop him. Now, he may even come up into you. All right, start turning. All I'm going to do is, even right here, believe it or not, I'm fine. Okay, because all I'm going to do is dip my shoulder underneath and hook and come up on top. Now, there's no doubt about it. We got a dogfight and a scramble here ready to come, but we'll go, as you'll see later, we both have, you got to learn techniques here, okay? Here I'm going to, again, bring that leg high. Higher leg wins, all right? But he's going to try to, as I do that, he'll do a roll and come out of it, okay? Now we're both in a dogfight. Kind of go live a little here, Blake, okay? We're going to go live. Here, we may even end up with both of us legs in the air, okay? I got to try to roll out, come back down, reach, push, come across, come up, around, knee over toe. Maybe I get it, maybe I don't, okay? Looks like a lot of roly-poly, but there's actually technique involved there. All right, so we'll do this one again, match-like speed for you, so you can kind of picture it in a match. He takes a low single, he brings it high, okay? I'm about to get scored on. Go ahead, keep going high. I'm about to get scored on. If he steps that other leg up, I take this leg. I go here on it. He goes to turn into me, okay? Comes around. What am I going to do? You can either roll out of it. Another thing I like to do from here is duck this, okay? He comes back and into me. I can bring this other leg through. Scissor it out, put him on his back. That's one option. Like I said, you're never going to get the same look twice. I shouldn't say never, but you're going to get different looks. You got to know how to adjust. Here, he takes a shot. All right, I'm wrestling in here. I can't get it. He steps up. This time he leaves the other leg open. So come dive at the ankle. Reach, grab. Go to kick. Can't kick. He comes back and turns into me. Roll out of it. Come up. Now he's going to grab mine. I'm going to come up, go to turn into him. He rolls out. Now he comes up and into me, turns, I'm going to duck. Okay? Now, I let go of this leg, bring this leg high. Blake and I are very used to scrambling together. We're used to these positions. But so he knows how to react and I know how to react. But you get one guy that's lopsided, he's a very fundamental wrestler. He doesn't know what he's doing. When someone does something funky on him, he's going to be in trouble. I hope that wrestler isn't you.
There's one more position where I could use the move, and this is from the low single. You start in here, and I'm going to do the same thing as Mitch and John did. Just turn, push the knee up there. But say for some reason I can't walk this knee out to do this move, or I'm sort of stuck right there. I'm not very good at Johnny's move. I do this. I'm going to take this free leg over here, and while I'm keeping pressure on, I'm going to high leg over his body there. And we're just going to that back to the same position we started off from. So from here, pressure comes, stays up more up on top of him to here. Then we're just going to go far ankle, kick, come up. The problem with you guys when you're going to do this move, and push down, you'll get there okay. What's going to happen is you're going to sort of take this leg around, but he's going to bring his back hand up. He's going to be able to cover you. To prevent that, we have to turn higher and keep pressure on him at the same time. So I'm pushing down real quick here. And watch, my knee goes right to there to block this arm from coming around. Right from here, and just go right back to the move we were just doing. Far ankle, kick, tricep, come up on top. I'm going to do that move at a match-like speed.
The next move that we're going to go over is the high head outside position. Now there's not a lot of scrambling involved here from this position because what we always try to do is get the guy low. Try to get him to get lower leg attacks. Get him to go, even if he does get the leg high, find a way to get him down low again and down on the mat. But he gets a high head outside and we're just kind of fighting here. And again, I lower my level, but there's not a lot of options for me. Okay, maybe he starts bringing this leg high, all right, or he just stays in here like this. What I like to do, either way, is jump around him. It's just a really kind of simple move. I just jump, and I keep my leg limp. All right, it works real well when he gets the leg high too. Okay, because he thinks he's ready to step in and trip me. Okay? Don't let him do that. Step around. Grab your own leg. Now you have a secure handle here. And unless he lets go of your leg, okay, unless he lets go of it, and even still I can keep him in tight. It's like a seatbelt on him right now. Okay? So he takes a high leg attack. We're in here. Okay? I'm going to bring my leg high. Technique that Johnny likes to use to secure a leg or to secure him from reaching across and finishing on me is hooking here, all right? And all I do is just let my leg go to the outside. In other words, I'm doing this. I'm turning my leg like this, just like when we're in our crotch lift position here. I'm turning it. When I went and sat to my butt, same position, okay? That's why when you're stretching before a match, to prevent knee injuries, a good stretch is here, stretching, pushing forward here, putting your leg behind your head. No, I'm kidding. A lot of people can't do that, but hooking, pulling, stretching that way, and we're doing that same thing here. He gets here, coming around. One more time. It's here. We're fighting, coming around. Works even better when he brings it out. Brings the leg out, boom. Catch. I missed the leg, now I got it. Now, how do I take it to the mat? Great question, because it's a dogfight here. Johnny, go ahead and wrestle me a little here, okay? Once we're here, pinching a leg and bringing him back is probably your best option. Again, he gets the head outside, we're in tight, get this arm underneath. Don't stay up here. Okay, get your arm underneath. He gets it here. Step around. All right? He keeps it tight. Just pinch her up. Bring him back. Keep him locked up. Keep everything tight. One more time. High crouch. We're here. I'm fighting in front of him. Move around. Catch. Bring it back. It's pretty tough to stop. It's also very frustrating.
All right, here's one of our more basic moves from the scrambling position. You know, it's pretty fundamental. The guy, head outside single. All right, you're going to be right here. All we're going to do is a simple sprawl. However, sometimes that guy's arm is too strong, so you can't come back immediately. So you got to bring it here, okay, from the inside out to outside, right here. Just get some leverage. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to pull down with your arms and pull your arms down, his body down with your arms, and pull your legs back down here. Front headlock. All right. See, if I try that from here, I can't get enough power. I got to create some space. See how that lowers his level down when I do this? Whereas right here, he's in good position, ready to finish. All right, I got to come outside here, create an angle so that he can't drive anymore. He can't drive if I'm blocking that leg. All right, so at the same time that I'm sprawling down, I'm also pulling him down like this. Okay, so I'm going to be sprawling, pulling down at the same time. All I have to do is come behind. Okay, it's a real basic sprawl. Okay. Right here, and you got to be in good position here because he's going to be ready to fight. Immediately, you move your leg to the outside, and you stay in good position here. Here, you can feel safe. Okay, you're going to sprawl your legs back and pull your arms out at the same time. Here, the sprawl. Now, it's not going to always happen on the first time. It's going to be a dogfight, just like any sprawls. Okay, you might not get it, you might not get it. Eventually, we're going to get him down. Okay. The unique thing about this sprawl is that you can come into a front headlock as well. Other ones, you know, you just might be able to move your legs back. This, you have the leverage with your arms and the leverage with the hooked leg to be able to bring them down. Okay, because this is a pretty powerful position for the guy in on a single. Everyone wants to be here. But if you can learn to defend that with some scrambling technique and a sprawl, you know, it'll be used to your advantage. Okay, so we're here. Okay, I'm in trouble. Now I'm better. Now I'm better. Okay, bring my leg back and my arms squeeze together. Squeezing them like that. Here, here. Okay, one more time. We're going to do it a little more in match speed, just to show you a little bit more realistic here. Here, sprawling, sprawling. There. Okay, I can go to this side or to this side, however you like to do it. All right, that's just a basic way of getting the guy, creating an angle on the guy. Another alternative for a sprawl, which is very effective because most people don't expect that coming. You know, someone with a head outside single, a lot of people just give that up, and you can use that to your advantage and get the takedown. Okay, next move we're going to do, okay, the guy's going to start in on a low single. It's going to turn into a high single, but we got to counter to that. Not a lot of people do this move. It's very, very easy, but just for some reason, you know, not many people are exposed to it. Okay, Mitch is in on a head inside single here. All right, here, turn around. Okay, right here. What the bottom guy mostly, what he wants to do is bring it up so that he can be off his knees. Okay? As you notice, when he brings it up, Mitch goes to bring it up, there's a big gap right in here. Just my little scrawny leg in that big gap right here. Okay? When I see that an opportunity to kick my leg out, limp leg my leg out. Okay? So right here, you're fighting it. The guy goes to stand up. All you have to do limp your leg out like this, and as Mitch pointed before, pointed toe right here like that. Okay? Point your toe and out. Okay? If you don't point your toe, you're going to come here. See how he's got a little hook there? Okay, and you're not going to be able to get out. Mitch is in on the single. I'm going to come up. he's going to come up. Okay, even if he's got it tight, I can do it. Might take a couple times, but it's going to be able to get out. All right? He's in on a single. Okay? Right there. See that opening right there? Notice how I have my chest, my face towards him. I don't try to limp out like this, because all he has to do is come around and finish. Right, like that. Okay? So I want to keep, it's kind of awkward, but keep my chest facing him, and my head, and my knee moving like this, and out. Okay, kind of at match speed like this. He comes in. Okay, can't get it. Might take a couple times. All right, I'm not guaranteed it on the first time, but I guarantee this move will work if you do it right, and it might take a couple times, like I said.
Well, what he means by a couple times is this. Guy takes a single, and he's bringing it up. Now, if he catches it, that's fine. Go ahead, bring it up. If he secures it, we cannot do this move, because I can't even bring my knee down. So you need to get him in that transition stage, where it's from here to, go ahead, right there. Take it out. Very frustrating for the opponent. Now, the key is, sometimes he will hang on. Okay, come up. Sometimes he will hang on. You get it here, he still hangs on. That's when you fight it back. Hang on tight. That's when you fight it back. Keep fighting it out. All right? So, again, if he hangs on the first time, come up slowly. I try to get it here, I can't get it. Whip it back, he still hangs on. Whip it back down, he still hangs on. Whip it out. Okay, Johnny takes a shot, and he's in here. Now, you know you're doing it right if, bring it up, you know you're doing it right if you end up in a Heisman Trophy pose. Okay? That's the way to know you're doing it right. You don't see the Heisman like this, with his back turned and everything. You see the Heisman like this. Okay? This is the right position. Now, he's hanging on. I'm going to point my toe. I'm going to bring it out. Maybe he even hangs on. Wiggle it out again. It is not fun to hang on there. If you hang on to that leg when he's doing that, you're going to have scrapes on your arms. I already have some scrapes on your arms because you're trying to hang on to it so tight, and he is bringing it up. And see how I just got caught in the face with the knee. All right? You can whack him pretty good. It's also not fun. Your arms get scraped. You get a bloody lip, nose. This is a very frustrating, like I said, position for this guy. Next move that we're going to go off the high head inside single. Guy's got a high head inside single this way. And like I said, this is hard to fight because you want to bring the guy down. You want to bring him to the mat, but sometimes that doesn't happen. You know, you can't get the limp out because he hangs on to it. He starts bringing the leg high. Okay? As he does that, maybe he goes to go trip you. Push from behind and trip. All right, as he does that, I go and roll. Except, I got to be patient here. I got to wait for this guy I need to wait for momentum. If he doesn't give me a push and he doesn't go to cover me, I'm not going to roll. Because if I roll right now, as you can see, I'm pretty much toast right there. Okay, so what I need to do is, as he's bringing it high, okay, he pushes, brings me there. As he goes to cover, that's when I go and roll. All right, I'll explain the fundamentals of that, the technique here. We'll go to the other side. He's bringing it high. He goes, pushes me forward, boom. All right, trust me, there are so many different positions that I can roll underneath in. We're just covering one. I'll show you another one actually maybe in a sec here. He pushes me forward, I'm here. All right? Now, he's going to go to cover. As he goes to cover, I roll and I kick this leg forward. Very important. Watch what I do. I got to time his cover. You can kind of look underneath and see when he's going. All right, he's here, pushes me forward. You can kind of watch when he goes, and usually they'll step like that. Okay? As he steps and goes to cover like that, that's when I roll, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll, catch with this hand, and I'm going to hook, just like Blake hooked on that leg before, hook like this. Okay, one thing I didn't do was push. That's going to help you a lot when you push forward. Okay, still a dogfight because he's got my leg, I got his. All right, if he comes back up and into me, now I'm going to roll out. I'm going to take his leg up, come out. Okay? He comes, pushes me forward. He goes to cover. I roll, push, catch. Bring that leg higher. One of the things you can do is lift it up, cradle here. Okay, you got a nice looking cradle there. Just got to keep hustling, and this roll, when you time it, is not only going to stop his takedown, you're going to get the takedown if you know what to do from there. Okay, we'll do it again. He gets a single, it brings it up in the air. We're fighting it. He's fighting, pushes me down. I catch. This time I went to the other side. I'm okay though, as long as I get the ankle. All right, turn out, catch. Let's move here this way a little bit. All right, let's say I can't roll this way. I can't do it. For some reason, I can't get my, he's keeping this stiff and I can't roll it. All I'm going to do is duck it here. Okay, duck it all the way. Go back again, I'll show you. We're here, he's here. I'll turn and duck. I know this looks goofy, but all we're going to do from here is raise our hips and scissor here. I'm going to raise up and scissor. Okay? So again, he grabs my leg, brings it up high, goes to trip me, turns, trip, I catch, push, turn out, okay? Take the stalemate. If not, keep wrestling. Okay, unhook. Now we're in a scramble here. Okay, sometimes, even when he's pressuring and I go to roll underneath, sometimes I still don't get his leg, okay? So I get down here, and maybe I get stuck here, and I go to roll here, and I only get it till about right here. I can't, I'm not wrapped around him. All I gotta do, all I need is any kind of his leg to pull in. So even if I don't get it like this, all I do is pull and hug it tight. Okay? Now I can roll out of it, or like I showed earlier, come up, duck it, and scissor it. Okay, one thing I do want to go over, if the guy gets my leg, I do everything right, and I still don't get his leg, maybe I missed or I didn't time it right, I still can get his leg, don't panic. In other words, he gets me down here, I go to fall, he goes to reach for me, and I catch. But I don't get it. He keeps his leg back. All right? All you got to do is reach, grab, pull it in. He can't stop that. No matter how strong he is, go ahead and try to hold me back. He can't stop me from, even at the knee, pulling it in. So you stay stood up, Blake, when I go to roll. Okay. I'm here, I'm fighting him, okay? I'm here, roll, I miss it. Okay? Bad timing, he wasn't pressuring forward. You're fine here. Reach, grab, pull, take it. Okay? Now, a lot of times you might want to take a stalemate, but there's other things you can do too. You know, if you get here and he starts kind of coming up in here, then you can just roll it out. Kicking him forward, roll it out, come up. Higher man wins, higher leg wins. Okay, next thing we're going to do is go over like a mock scramble, where we're in a kind of a match-like situation. He's going to take a single leg, do a regular head inside single, okay? And we go live from here. Ready? Go.
Here's another mock scramble. Okay, here's another mock scramble. This time he's got the leg in the air. Ready? Go.
This time another scramble. This time he takes a John Smith low single. Obviously, we created a situation where probably either one of us could have scored, but we're trying to show you how to do it in a match-like situation. Mitch and I wanted to do this tape to be able to help out all types of wrestlers, for the guys that are fundamentally textbook strong, so that you can be able to compete with those guys that can scramble. And the guys that can scramble, we want you to use this in a way that will, you know, make sure you guys are doing the right technique, make sure you guys have the right form on everything you're doing. And we hope that this video can be a good source, a good thing to look at, not just once, but go over and over and over, and just be able to drill this every day, this kind of scrambling, because if you've never scrambled before, you try to pick this up overnight, it's really hard. It's a process. It takes a long time, and we just hope that you guys can use our stuff and to help your wrestling. We wanted to also tell you that what we did here today was we turned funk into fundamentals, and we also had fun. So we had all three funs here, with the funk, the fundamentals, and the fun, and it really is going to give you an edge. When you're wrestling a textbook guy, you're going to beat that guy because you never ever gave up on a takedown. And when he thinks he can relax, that's when you scramble and get the takedown. We went to our back sometimes. You know, we were on our back struggling, but never were we in a position where we were worried about getting put to our back, because we were in sound, good technique. And one other thing I want to say, this scrambling, the drills that we just did there and the techniques that we taught, it's going to really up your conditioning. If you're scrambling like that in a practice room with a couple of your workout partners, you're going to elevate your conditioning a lot more than any of the textbook stand around, wait for the good shot, finish and cover the guy, and really nothing, no flurries come out of it. Flurries are where conditioning's at, and that's all comes from scrambling.